afternoon. And here I am again on my own. Okay. That's fine with clearing data. We have load, save, run. Save is binary, and load from binary. Let's just do load game data. We are getting it as a JSON. Save game data. I don't know if we want that. So we have save run, which is just our quick save. We find the level manager. If there's a level manager, and there's no earth, we do our quick save. And then I feel like load game data. Quick save doesn't return anything. How about we return a string, return file path, and then load game data. We're just going to call this load file as game data, string path, file path. Care about that. I don't care about any of that for now. All we care about, whoa, is that Max Clark? No, it's not. It is Max Park. And creator and co-creator and co-maker of Jump on Spoon, the famous global game jam game that, yeah, you should be able to see my whole head face here. If we save run, I don't see why we even need to load game data anymore. And I don't see why we even need this guy anymore. String file path equals this. Boom. 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 Oh, of course. One should not forget jump on spoon. Have you ever jumped on a spoon? Have you even beaten jump on spoon, Pita? Pita bread boy? We don't care about this guy. Too many times. Oh, I doubt it. Alright, so we have a clear data button and save current data, which, to be honest, I don't even know why we need to clear it. For now, all we have now is save. Load quick save. Load quick save. Load this save current game. Private void load quick save. lm.load. I have it hidden. I'm gonna get back to my stream, but I'll leave a tab watching so you get that sweet viewer count. Okay, do that. I don't really believe in viewer counts, but I'm not against them.
Name of the...
I can go sit in his chat too, I guess. I don't even know if that counts. Load quick save. Loading quick save. Do quick save. Do quick save. Load quick save. No references to this, so we will hide it, as we have hidden so much. So much. Alright, do quick save. I don't know, level man. Hmm. If unity editor.applicator is I guess where it is. If not is playing debug.log. Can quick save when not playing. If lm.earth return for now. Okay. Oh yes. Let us check on our game state handler. Boom, boom, boom. So here I am again on my own. Oh, that stream is blowing us. Let's get around it. Just want to eat some apples. Glomp, glomp, glomp. Put this over here. Always been here. Where was our problem? Get mobile stations, station save data, serialize game state, boom. And you're saying destination array was not long enough. For int I equals 0, I less than mobile stations dot length. Mobile stations I copy to mobile station state S. Okay, mobile state new byte 4 plus mobile stations dot length. Did I just get some math wrong here? S. mobile station's state is an array, a byte array, for all of the mobile stations. And we have mobile station state, mobile stations, I dot state. That's a byte array. I see. This should be mobile stations dot length. Alright. Game state handler. Okay, we're okay. And here I am again on my own. Alright, do quick save. Game data, level data, state, structure data. Alright. And is it the same problem? Alright, we're gonna print mobile. We're going to log. You don't have either of these? Using system. Debug. Where does that live? System. Collections. Debug. I guess it's an Unity engine. Unity engine. Debug.log. Mobile stations length plus mobile stations length. Fixed station state. I just want to see if this is happening before it. So this is for each mobile station. Mobile station I, state data. Dot state. You changed your party time, so I can't go now. I'm very sorry, Joel. You could come over in the morning and watch soccer with me if you like. Yeah. I'm getting a robot phone call. Okay. This doesn't seem like it should work in either case, because this state itself, well, maybe this isn't being calculated correctly. Mobile stations list that count, mobile stations list that count, mobile stations I equals new state, mobile stations. I don't know. Print s plus s. How is that audio festival conference, audio conference last week. Falcon or Joel? Okay, here we go. Do quick save. Mobile station's length is 13. This is already working. Which means there's really just one mobile station, which is 9 in length. Debug.log. Making mobile station. What are we doing? Adding mobile station state to mobile station save data. Of length. Wait. Mobile stations list. Okay. Get state dot length. Striker 3000 just downloaded the game. Can't wait to play it. Calvin. Alright, good luck out there, Calvin. Let me know how it goes. Also, actually,
Hi, my name is Love, and I am with Flagstar Bank, calling in regards to a mutual customer. The policy number for Mr. Ernesto Nunez is...
I think this person might have the wrong phone number. Skip portal map, shift tab, config load. Friend request, accept, confirm.
If you could give us a call back, please, and the number that you are going to be calling is 833-811-3061, and you are also...
If you go on Steam right now, invitation sent. Why is it showing me that?
Thank you. Have a good day.
We could try Steam Remote Play, but you let me know. I don't know why. Where am I? Is that that's my only friend online? I guess he's not online though. So why isn't it showing my other friends? For Steam Remote Play, all you have to do is be my Steam friend. Oh, there you are. Remote Play together. I give you... I'm only going to let you use a controller. Do you have a controller / remote, whatever gamepad you want to call it? No? Fine. Fine. How do I adjust? Shoot. I don't know how to adjust what I can let you. Invite to watch, invite to lobby, cancel remote play, manage. I'll manage you, Joel. I'll manage you real good. I'm gonna cancel the invitation. I'm gonna re-invite you, and you can use your keyboard. And well, if you both only have mouse and keyboard, then only one of you can play while I use a controller. But what's going on in my friends list here? How come friends, no request, add a friend? No, I've already added all you guys. Oh, I was just looking at my requests. Javi's not. He is my friend, isn't he? No, I guess he's not. I see. Here you go. Here's Falcon or Joel. Remote play together. Invite sent. Invite sent. Alright. Sure, Bert. Are you guys seeing those requests? I don't know. I've never done it before. If you see the request but you can't accept it? You're both asking, how do I accept? I don't know. What does it say? Is there more? Just say yes. Oh, my controller's not. It is plugged in. It pops up like a chat. Maybe my bill is even broken. No, it was plugged in. Using configs from. That's not good. It says in chat, my friend plays via Steam Roleplay. Okay, so that's what it says. Let's mute the music real quick. Return to game. So I can walk around like that. I don't think so. I'm just gonna look up some stuff now, basically. How to accept Steam Remote Play on PC. I thought it was just gonna be open the Steam overlay, click on the friend you want to invite, select Remote Play. Sure. Then what? I don't know what you guys are seeing at the moment. And also, I think I've messed up my controller settings. Controller configuration. Action set. Start. Add action set. Cancel. Add. Always on actions. Done. So I don't think it's a separate app. Oh, no. What is going on with not being able to use the controller? That's fucked up. Whoa. What did I just do? Wait, did one of you just gain control with your keyboard? Use, WASD to move around. If you end up seeing it. Nope. Not me. I think I know why we can't connect. Maybe it's because my game is still in beta or something. I don't know. What we could try, just, let's see if I started, just to test out Steam Remote Play. What do I have? What if, oh, Crawl's not installed, I'll install it. And Overcooked's not installed. When you right click, it takes me to the Steam Flock of Dogs page. Do I have to have the game downloaded as well? No. The whole idea is that you'll just receive the video output from my computer and I'll receive your input. So it's just, yeah, so maybe it definitely, how do I go to Crawl's page? Is this Crawl's page? Guides group store page. Is there anything about Remote Play Together? They have opted into it. I'm pretty sure. Wait. Let's see if it says. Yeah, I have opted into Remote Play Together as well. You'll need to take action to release your application. Yes, I know that. Alright, what if I play Crawl? Gift tab. Now I know alright, this is loud, but I'm inviting both of you. Is that's one of you guys controlling it? Yeah, somebody else is controlling it.
I reeled amidst.
I need to turn my volume down now. Let's see, I'm fighting you. What? I can't change main menu. Quit. I don't want to play the tutorial. I don't want to. Start game. I'm off. Can you hit enter or hit anything to join? Oh, you left the remote so that it worked. Is that Calvin then? So you can make a new character if you want, or just use one of my friends' accounts, by which I mean just like, Are you using mouse and keyboard, Calvin? So yeah, mine works because it's not released yet. That would be really disappointing because I was really hoping to use it for a lot of like beta testing. But just okay. Just for testing, just see it. Just hit A or enter, whatever. I'm having trouble getting back into the game. Maybe people have to be approved or something. Yeah, I don't know much. I know that every game tagged local co-op was automatically included in the Steam Remote Play beta. This is officially the Remote Play beta. I know, my game is not officially released, so that might be causing the problems. wonder. I kick you. Invited you again. And here I could just invite to watch. Oh, the lobby. Watch my broadcast. Okay. Why did I do that? Yeah, you were able to watch. Where's the Steam Remote Play FAQ? Remote Play together or beta? I don't know. Known issues, computers. Why isn't the game available on Steam yet? You mean Flock of Dogs? Because it's not done. What do you mean? It's not ready for either early access, and it's definitely not ready for a 1.0 release. I can send people beta keys, but I haven't given anyone a beta key for the Steam build yet. I'm not logged in here. Okay. Drop in over. Oh man. Wait, that last thing said something about a beta. Your friends need the Steam beta to play. Yeah, pretty sure you gotta have the game on their servers to remote play. Well, yes, but it is, like, I've uploaded a build to Steam. Like, I know you can't see. Like, you can't see, like, the actual... Oh, it's funny that I can add it to my wish list. Why not? The game, but here it's like, you know, it's listed here, and I have gone through the process of, like, uploading the actual files to Steam, and, like, you know, this is my Steam, and I hit play, and that's how I'm here. And then from here, I see, like, can you see this on the screen? Like, I see you online, and I can, from Flock of Dogs, choose to invite you to remote play together. Oh, I'm still playing Crawl. Well, that's gonna be a little confusing. Okay, I don't know how I open up Crawl. Well, it's just... I don't know, it's not letting me open up Crawl. But we can close Flock of Dogs at least. So we can open up Crawl. Yes, I did invite him. Crawl has stopped appearing. I'm closing Crawl. I have a new item in my inventory. Oh, thank you, Crawl. Alright, again, I'll open up Flock of Dogs. It's cool because I can see your stream on the Steam chat as well. Yep, that's right. I have, see, but also, I've, like, broken my game with controllers now. I see. No, we don't want this. Flock of Dogs, current bill. Yeah, that's pretty disappointing if I can't use remote play together until it's a finished game. Okay, so yeah, the controller works just fine. Here. Steam. Settings, controller, general controller settings. Recover Steam controller. I have released 0 other games. So, yes, my Steam experience from the developer standpoint is quite limited. Alright. Gonna see. Why does that sit there? So now the controller works again because I turned off that weird Steam controller support stuff. And that works. I'll try inviting you one more time. Stream is paused or Zoom. Flock of Dogs isn't my first game in some ways. I have I've made a few Game Jam games. I went to the Tilted Shed Game Jam once, and my team won. So that was, success. Got some free tickets to Star Wars The Void. And then really, most of my game design experience comes from, I used to host these gaming all-nighters, and I came up with a lot of like live action games that involved like PVC pipes with socks filled with flowers. Well, there's one game that I made up. It was like 20 guys invading 10 guys. The 10 defenders had slingshots that had paintballs. The invaders all had giant cardboard shields and 10-foot PVC pipe pikes with a tennis ball on the end so that you didn't hurt people when you stabbed them. They also had like 3-foot PVC pipe swords with no play button. Yeah, I don't know. They had PVC pipe swords with rubber. And it was very convoluted. You had to have the shamans. They were the only ones that could throw the sock bombs. You had to carry the chosen one across the tainted lands to be anointed to unlock the magic gates so that you could reach the second floor of the office building, which is where the defenders were protecting Prince Osage. Anyway, we also made up a game called Pablo Hunt, and I don't know. I used to host these monthly lock-ins where we would just make up games. Mostly I would make up games through my old church in Long Beach. And then we would also bring like 4 TVs and a bunch of Xboxes and play Halo 2. And it was awesome. And I'd run like tournaments for Halo and Smash Bros. I mean, not big tournaments, not real tournaments. There's, like 20, 30 guys, boys there, ages like 12 to 20. And it was like at a church, the church I grew up going to. So it was like youth group stuff. And I've also gone to summer camps and helped run summer camp games, which I loved. But going to Christian summer camps now, when I'm not super involved in the church, doesn't work out as well. Oh yeah, what did I want to do? I want to complain to Steam. Did I close the window? I'm just gonna finally make a new discussion. Does remote play together work for games that are in beta? Not the remote play beta. The game itself is still in beta. Not the remote. I'm developing a flock of dogs, and it's a local co-op game, and the store page says I'm part of the remote. I should probably ask this. Remote store page lists remote play together. Also, when I run the game, I can invite my friends to join in flock of. Oh, here's a question. If I run this shift tab, can I invite you to watch? Does that work for you, Calvin? I am not working now. I mean, I'm working on this game full time. I quit my job a year and a half ago. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And I've been full time on this game for 2 years. So yeah. That's why I'm living back in Long Beach with my dad. But let me know if you're able to watch. Hop on. So you're able to watch. Huh. Also, I'm gonna kick you. If I figure out how. Cancel remote play. What is... Invite you to lobby. What does... It gave you a watch button. Okay. What does lobby do? If lobby does anything. Didn't get anything for lobby. I don't think I have this ability. Oh, I don't have any weapons or tools in this build. But it says I invited to watch. Does it? Oh, because it's not saying invite to lobby. Huh. So yeah, in our chat, when I invite you to lobby, it definitely doesn't say anything. Trading manage. Can I see your chat with me on stream? Yeah. Do you see it? I don't know if it's kind of small. I don't know how to make it bigger. Well, that doesn't zoom it up. But yeah, here I've invited you to watch. It looks exactly like yours, yeah. And then when I hit remote play together, invite sent. There, I invited you to play, but you're not getting a button. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks for trying. I'm just gonna send our post in the forum and ask and not worry about it. I mean, the whole thing is in beta. Wait, here you would like to watch, You're like requesting to watch. Okay, Falconer Joel is back, wanting to watch. That's with Falconer Joel. And Striker also asked to watch. You didn't click anything to request that. Interesting. Oh, whoa. That was, Is this still the broken version? No. Uh-oh. I've been left behind. And yeah, like Falconer Joel probably didn't make that request either then, I guess. Because I think Joel said he had to go. Well, I got a little pop-up. Twitch or stream. I'm not looking at Twitch or anything. Well, I guess I'm looking at our Twitch chat. But there was a pop-up in the corner while I was playing Flock of Dogs that said Falconer Joel wants to watch, and Striker 3000 requested to watch my broadcast. So then I hit Shift Tab, and I saw in our chat boxes, which I have up on my stream now, which you'll see in like 6 seconds or something. Oh yeah, is anyone chatting with me on YouTube? No. I started streaming to YouTube. Oh, my whale just died. Oh, yeah. Anyway, you can see here I have them pulled up. And I accepted your request to watch the broadcast, and I accepted Falconer Joel's request. But Falconer Joel, you see, here's when I invited him to play Crawl. Up here's when I invited you to play Crawl. Jotson's online. Let's invite to watch. Why can't I invite him? Invite to chat, invite to group. We're gonna play together. I invited Johnson. Yeah, I don't know. But it's always nice when oh, see right there, do you see? I just got 2 more requests from you guys to watch. Oh, what's this in the top right corner? This is my stream. This must be my this must be like my Steam stream stats. You think you know what's happening? Lay it on me. Steam Flock of Dogs. Because I should have my live. Oh, how do you. What? I wanted to add this to my wish list already. How do you go? I don't know. Sure, you have permission once again. Falconer Joel, permission. It's funny also, that big permission button, did not appear in the overlay when I was inside Flock of Dogs. Right here in these chats. I wonder if I invite. I don't know. There's a lot of messages. I had the Steam chat open, and your stream was right above the chat. All of a sudden, when you open Flock of Dogs, the Steam stream was trying to reconnect, which is when you got the request again. Okay. That makes some sense. I don't even know. How come? Where do I even watch the Steam stream? I'm supposed to be. According to Restream, I am live on Steam, Twitch, and YouTube. Okay, waiting for a response from Mops. Okay, that's correct. Type to chat. So I see, you have to go from the page, Community Hub, Broadcasts, nope. Visit the store page. How did you find this, the broadcaster? It says I'm offline. I don't know what to do about that. I have a YouTube viewer. Holy guacamole. I didn't even know anyone knew about my YouTube. I can't see who that viewer is. Maybe it's just me. Hello, hello. I love you. Where was my new? Here it is. Not the remote play together. The game itself is still in beta. I'm developing Flock of Dogs, the local game. The store page lists remote play together as a feature. However, when I run the game and pull up the Steam overlay, I can invite my friends to join Flock of Dogs, but they don't get the join. They don't get the join button pop up like they did for other co-op games we used for remote play together. Does remote play together work for games in development? You're still watching me on Twitch, so it's okay. I agree. Alright, well, should I join this group? Whatever. I'm gonna let Steam worry about remote play together. Although, if they get it working, that would be nice. Well, if they get it working for... I kind of want their whole thing to fail, let's be honest, because I have what's the word? Networked multiplayer for Flock of Dogs anyway. But if it's gonna work, I want it to work for my game while I'm in beta. Otherwise, that's annoying. And if it doesn't work till I go into early access, I'm scared of getting really negative responses in early access because my game is pretty buggy and unfinished. I'm going to close my chat with you, Calvin, John, Joel, and get back to programming my video game. Yeah. Okay. Quit to desktop. Alright, where were we? Yes, we were trying to get our quick save working, and it wasn't working. Quick save. Yes, this mobile station's length is not seemingly accurate. Print debug.log mobile stations.length plus yeah, so I don't know what build I put up on itch, but I spent like 6 months getting adding networking to Flock of Dogs. So when the itch build I might have not felt good about the current state of my network code for a bunch of stuff I added for Indiecade. But the final game will have this play online option, and then you pick, San Jose is closest to me. I can host a new game. And it's thinking. Oh, I haven't done a build in this build, but if I had so here's the other build. Whoops. Let's window it. Windowed. So here I'm running this in the editor. October 18th release is what I gave you. October 18th. September 30th was the Ambitious Ales Indie Game Night. October 12th was Indiecade. I don't know if it has the play online option, then yeah. But here, San Jose, I can join game. I misspelled default. These games are gonna be definitely messed up, cause here you can see, there you go. They're kind of working, kind of not, cause this is a later build. You see there's the Corgi on this guy, and over here I'm on the Dalmatian. And now I'm gonna get on this German Shepherd, and over here I'm on a Dalmatian again, because all these guys are Dalmatians. And then over here, okay, there's an error. Was I able to join even? But yeah, this is network code. So if that build I put up, I don't think it had online enabled, because I was showing that was a build I shared with the publisher, and I told him the network code wasn't in a good state, so I had it disabled. But yep, you can see that it works. We are connected. Shift F brings up my little, yeah, I need a, I don't know. It'd be nice for I don't know how well you can even read that. Right there it says I'm connected to the San Jose server. I have 27 milliseconds ping. Frame rate is 218. And the room name is default that I misspelled. But yeah. So too small, can't say. Yeah, I figured. Anyway, yeah, doing this post Indiecade stuff, and I'm gonna get networking code. I spent some time post Indiecade. I spent time getting the other dog breeds, or at least figuring out a way of doing other dog breeds, getting network coding back up to snuff and synced again, which obviously I don't have that synced for the dog breed. Well, this is an old build. When did I even make this build? Oh, this build is from October 30th. Yeah, so it's 8 days old. When do you plan on releasing? It's a tough question. I keep saying I'd like to do, well, I don't know. Now I'm really considering trying to find a publisher. But I have not talked. I talked to this one Chinese publisher, and I haven't heard back, and they were just talking about China, mainland China stuff. But that's the only publisher I've ever talked to. But my plan had been get the game to a state, a certain state. I had certain milestones I wanted to hit by New Year's, and then enjoy Christmas and New Year's, and then I have a family obligation trip in mid-January. Then come back from that, spend a week or two buffer, and then like February 1st, I was gonna do like a Kickstarter. Not exactly sure what I was gonna ask for. And then like 3 months after that, maybe, or maybe even the end of the Kickstarter. No, I don't think it makes sense to the end of the Kickstarter. But shortly after that, go into early access. I don't know. And then try to release either like well before holiday 2020, or just sit in early access until the following early winter, like, January 2021, which, like, when I say it out loud, it sounds horrible to have to think that it would take that long, but everyone says, all these last finishing stuff, the last 10% takes as much work as the first 90. I don't mind working on it. I would enjoy that. I just, like, financially speaking, and like, just, I don't love living with my dad, so I don't know. That's why if I got a publisher, and things might change. Yeah. So there you go. Who knows? Alright. Our issue was that this length was totally wrong. Mobile stations length. How is this even working for fixed stations length? What do publishers do again? Mostly marketing these days. And then they take a bunch of money. And maybe they have connections with like different contractors and different the consoles. They also have connections with the consoles. So yeah. It's and they might also be able to like provide you with connections to, like, I don't know, consultants or something in some way or shape or form. But yeah, dude, sure, you can totally, yeah, if you want to help me market, if it's going well or something, if, like, yeah, you can start for free, and if it's like showing promise or something, feel free at any point to try to renegotiate. But I have at IndieCade, I met a guy he's doing, like, well, we'll see. He's offered to do like free sound effects for me, and he's made a bunch, he says, but he was unavailable this weekend or something. So, and we had issues with using Unity Colab. But yeah. So yeah, sure. And if I do if I end up going all solo, and I do a Kickstarter, I would be willing to talk about like how I would share those funds with you or with the music people that I might collaborate with. We could talk about that later. I mean, yeah, I don't know how it typically works with marketers. Like, publishers Publishers, you don't pay. They give you money, and then or they don't give you money, and they just take a cut of the final revenue. Usually with contract work, right, you pay up front. They don't really want to work off of equity. And usually if you talk to an actual marketing firm, they would also want payment up front. A publisher might also help with just paying to have someone make a trailer for your game. And they might have, business contacts with trailer companies. Let me turn. I don't want to talk to you on the phone. Oh, Jonathan Blow has been tweeting a lot. But anyway, what's the state of the rowing game? You got any status reports? You do TV commercials. I can make a trailer. Wow, that is something that will be super important. I'm not making much progress here. Fixed stations length. I even have this indie band. Well, they're not a band anymore. I don't need. They're on. This indie band, Yellow Ostrich, gave me permission to use their song "Whale" for a trailer. Oh, let's start over. And it's all about riding on a whale's back. Yeah. That's basically why I decided to spend 7 years learning how to program. Getting people to help you make your dreams come true is you either gotta pay them a lot or have a really good friendship. I try not to be too hard on myself. There are weeks when I spend 80 hours and there are weeks when I spend 20 hours. And, I don't know. It's like, yes, it's technical and you can just grind through it, but sometimes it's just like creative and emotional and you just, you feel lost. But whenever I have like an event coming up, it's like pretty hard not to work like 12, 14 hours a day when you have an event coming up. When I don't have an event coming up, it's pretty easy to just lay on your bed or like, have you seen my dog? I have my dog here so that if I ever need to take a little break, are you working hard? You're not working hard. Yep, very cute.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Alright, let's run this again real quick. You have 2 dogs. You want to go to the dog beach Saturday with me and some friends? We're taking our dogs to the dog beach on Saturday. Rosie's Dog Beach. Bring dogs. You will take me onto your back. Never look back, never look back. You don't know Rosie's Dog Beach? It's Belmont Shores. Belmont Shore. I don't know. fixed station's length was 0, so that's why we're not having any issues with that. Yeah, you know, I don't know, do you remember Peter from the OC&Ds? He's, you know, loud. I don't think he's bringing his dog, but I think he's gonna come, and hopefully my buddy Camilo brings his dog. So that's Whale, and I'd like to use that song for a trailer. Okay. So the fixed station, this is probably also broken. Incomplete. Probably also broken. Just no fixed stations exists on ProcGen levels at the moment. Alright. So the length. Oh, I'm gonna do a shoot on Saturday morning. I plan on watching soccer Saturday morning and not programming. What kind of, how old are your dogs? Mobile stations less mobile station length. Length. I feel like we should do this. Mobile stations length equals 0. Mobile stations length plus equal mobile stations I dot state dot length. And then not do this, and then we'll print that out. Pretty old. Do you ever take them to dog beaches or dog parks? My dog's 10, so she's a little older too. But she likes to just walk around and beg for food, mostly. Do a quick save. Okay, at least this seems right. 213. Here's our problem again. Alright, this makes sense that we'd be getting this issue. Fixed station state starting at 4. Combined station state 0. Fixed station, yeah, you should be combined station state dot length. And then 0, 0. Fixed station state. Wait, where did I want? Yeah. We want to do fixed stations first. Okay, fixed stations 0, fixed station state dot length, combined station state, and we start where this one left off. Yes. This goes from 0 to fixed station state dot length. This starts oh wait. We want to copy fixed station state. Starting at index 4, we want to copy it to combined station state. And we want to go fixed station state dot length long. Now mobile station state, we want to start at index 0. We want to copy it to combined station state. We want to start at index 4 plus this length, and we want to go to combined, nope, mobile station state dot length. Okay. I've not, but I should. Yeah, when I was living in Boston, didn't have a yard or anything, so we would walk a lot, and then I loved just going to the dog park and just chilling, letting the dog off leash. But that's because I could very easily walk to a nearby dog park. Here, you gotta, most of the dog parks you gotta drive to. It's not quite as easy. Do quick save. Alright, we broke again. Did we break at the same spot? Looks like it. Alright. Let's print debug.log debug. Oh, really? Thought I added using Unity Engine. Debug.log combined stations. Let's do okay. Four. S equals 0. S plus equals 4. Fixed station state. I guess. This should be 0, and you should be starting at 4. I think that actually fixes it. Yeah, we want the starting index for fixed station state to be its very beginning. Combined station state, we want to start at the 4th index because we reserve 0 through 4 for its length. This time it'll work. Do quick save. Dun dun. This is a different number. Okay. That is interesting. We don't need that anymore. Wonder what item. Get state. So state is 4 plus length. Item save data. This seems totally wrong too, because this is just going to give me the number of states, the number of state datas that I have. This should be like 4 plus length times this equals 0. S plus equals states I dot state dot length. S. I feel like this is going to be broken for all of them. because when I want to get the full byte array, it's 4 plus length, s equals 4. Oh, thanks for following, Calvin. Welcome to the flock of fans. Flock of fans of the flock. Boom. State.length. We copy 2 at s. Boom, boom, boom. We return the state. And we intentionally leave that 4 open. That seems very weird. Seems like we ought to do system.array.bit converter.get bytes state.length copy to state 0. Wow, I got this pretty wrong. I guess I wasn't using this before. So if I have item save data wrong, I'm guessing I have unit save data also wrong. Int s equals 0. S plus equal states I dot state dot length. Or length equals s. I mean, why am I even using length? Length. Item save data. Length. And we want to do this. We don't need to redeclare it. Yeah, these should be identical. Do quick save. No errors. And now we can pause this, maximize this. Let's not look at our whole, that's our whole level data. Yeah, we don't want to look at all that 2000 thing. Structure data. Awesome. Alright, see you in a minute. We have our dens, cubes, everything. Cave. Okay. Item data though. Just a bunch of fruit. Unit data. A spig and a ball bat. Alright. Load quick save. Okay. Game state handler. You have nothing in your sky state. Let's go back. Oops. It's gonna have the same error. level manager. Load quick save. State equals gamesaver.load. Okay. State.sky state. Copy to sky state. Welcome back. Why aren't we just doing this? Game data editor. Okay, because we're doing just doing this. We are doing a quick save. Okay. And then we're just loading quick save here. Okay. Do quick save. Alright, we now have our quick save JSON, which we copy that. Online JSON viewer, format viewer, item data, new fruit, new fruit, new fruit. Flock carrier, flock car, players, player 1, 2, 3. Okay, fine. And then the game, shift, or we'll just do load quick save. And it's null. Sky state is empty. Interesting. Alright. Load quick save. Let's comment that out for now. Did I close that? Here, when I load quick save. Huh. Why is that not even
Please
doing
leave a
it?
message after the tone.
Load quick save. Oh, I guess there should be no printouts, that's true. But Sky State is not populating. Print state.sky state. Load quick save. Whoops. Load quick save. Null. Game data. I wonder if that's because it needs to be public. Oh, I think I remember hearing something about to serialize. Excuse me. Let's go back. Okay, we don't want to do that. Enter the dragon. We saved it. Sky State is populated. We add in a bunch of other people and make them go do things. And now we load quick save. Oh, well that's not helpful because I actually left these. But we quit. Sky State is still here. We're still starting adventure and loading. Although master continuing adventure. When do you turn false? False when we quit to menu. And false I don't know why. I guess you're never set to true, but here we'll join. Alright, it attempted at least. I guess it never made a whale though. Didn't get that far. But progress. Null reference exception. Here? Oh, here. Because it doesn't think we're continuing adventure. Okay. I don't know what turned off that continuing adventure choice. Oh, maybe because... yeah. Level manager. It doesn't know it doesn't toggle continuing adventure until you actually beat some level. And we weren't really loading quick save. If we load quick save before beating a level, we don't have that toggled on. Alright, some other issue. Station state. Alright. Some new issues. This station state length S. We're starting it at 5 for the length of array, 4 for the number of stations. So start syncing at 5. I don't think that's how we are creating are setting up our array. Station save data. I guess this should be 5 and then no, both of these are wrong now because we don't want to add its length beforehand. I feel like maybe we should redo these guys. As get state. We're not going to add 4 in s equals 0. We're not going to add 4 in s equals 0. S equals 0. Getting all station state. I don't think we even need the S for anything. By full state equals. Okay, we do need an S equals 0. S plus equal fixed stations. I dot state dot length. Okay. S equals 0 again. S plus equal mobile stations. I dot state dot length. Okay. Full state is going to equal new byte array 5 plus. It's really, if you want to think about it, it's 4 plus 1 plus fixed stations length plus mobile stations length, which I guess fixed stations length equals S and mobile stations length. Let me know if you need help with Kickstarter as well when you get to it. Sure, man. I mean, that's not for months, but yeah, a video or I mean, there's a big decision with the Kickstarter for the video. Do you include like a live action portion, like me talking to the camera? And I think I probably should. If not because I'm so charming, but because I have the dog. Like if I can include the dog, make it personal, there's some tips and tricks. Have you helped with one before? Yeah, there's tons of guides online that I've like glanced at, and like I was looking at the. Did you see this one? Dispel dice. This one just was yesterday. They've raised, yeah, in just this morning they've raised like $500,000 more. It was yesterday, and it's dice. It's fancy dice. A minute 16, but like look at, like that logo is so slick. Dispel dice, DD Dispel. So slick. You raised 30,000 before that previous company. Wait, so you mentioned you're in school. Are you in school for like a master's then? Are you? How old are you? I wasn't sure if you're an undergrad or. Oh, you're getting your master's at Cal State Long. They're okay. That makes a lot more sense. You seemed much more mature and reasonable. And another school for masters, yeah. Oh wait, you're not at Cal State Long Beach for your masters? Oh, Private University in Irvine. Gotcha. You went to CSULB. Now you're going to a private school in Irvine. Yeah, gotcha. I went to UC Irvine for undergrad and did not pursue any graduate degree. Moved to Boston. That was my graduate degree. Yeah. So they did a minute 16. They have this like awesome fantasy lyrical music, or not lyrical, but I mean it's vocal. Yeah, help get this project over the finish line, and they're 8,000% funded. My major was physics and math minor. And I know that video is easy as fuck, but that logo design, those just the I mean, minimalism is a little tricky. Like figuring out exactly how to cut it. But right, there's that versus like, do you, like I said before, like do you bother including like, you know, my name's Max, I love dogs. Here's my dog. I'm making a video game about my dog. But like Kickstarter is just not super great for video games anymore. I mean, it hasn't been for several years because yeah, it's a big risk for people versus like those dice. Yeah, the dice. Yeah, the video depends on what you're selling. Yeah, I agree. And I'm not selling a little product or a doodad. I mean, I'm selling a product. But yeah, even like these aren't like they're not even all the video games aren't even like they're like pretty low, like nobody even does like video game Kickstarters are just not a big deal anymore. I guess Children of Morta did it and Downhill. This game came out and it's okay. This game came out and was very well received. I can't look at their campaigns. I'm surprised they don't do Projects We Love anymore, or I don't, you know, some random MMO. They must not be American. Yeah, they're French. They asked for $47,000 and they have 130 backers. I mean, honestly,
the cosmos, once an inspiration for scientists and believers.
Honestly, like, don't even want to ask for money.
1,300 years ago.
I just want millions of people to look at it and just learn about my game.
No, the first species have finally reached out into the depths of the galaxy. We are now millions, traveling between planets and star systems.
It's saturated, but like the board game industry is also saturated, but you can come to Kickstarter with like a finished board game, and you just want the money, right, to do production. Whereas with video games, if your game is not finished, who knows if it will actually get finished, and then who knows what the quality of it will be.
Base stations. Coexisting.
Gamers have just been burned so many
Joyce
times
is
by
looking
like,
for planets and citizens, hundreds of light years apart.
you know,
The government's needed to
a little
reflect the
visual
values, diversity, and
flourish, and then it doesn't come through.
that are about to escalate. The fragile peace that was achieved over the last centuries is now at risk. All of us, pilots, traders,
But I don't like this video much at all. The voiceover
The nebula is spreading. Not a single soul
turns me
ventured
off.
into it lived to tell the tale.
Like,
And
the
now,
visual
as it
quality is like
consumes entire star
decent,
systems, the balance
but
of
they're asking
power
for an
is
MMO,
collapsing.
which means they're trying to get a huge player base. Like, there's like,
When the
there's
world
no way
is
that
coming
can
to an
compete in
end.
the MMO arena. I chose to make Flock of Dogs because I really wanted to make a co-op game. I used to host a lot of board game nights, and then I was like, we should play video games, but there was like, oh, let's play Smash. Well, I've spent 1,000 hours playing Smash, and you guys have never played it, so I'll destroy you, and it won't be that much fun. Or let's play Halo. Oh wait, Halo got rid of co-op. Halo 5 did. Local co-op. Or let's play Mario Kart. And Mario Kart's fun. Or Mario Party, which are fun. But they're short. They're very short experiences. And anyway, so I wanted a longer form co-op game. And then the game Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time had come out. Which, if anything, my game is like a Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time alike. It's always good to rewatch. I'll just show you games.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
So this is Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. You play with two people on a ship, and you can either man, here's a turret, a turret, a turret, a turret, so you go from turret to turret. You can also, the blue one is for the shield, this is the blue shield. And I like this game a lot, but I felt like it had 4 or 5 big design issues. One, only 2 people can play. And they actually released a version later. They added 4-player support, but there's just not enough things to do on board the ship for 4 people. And honestly, my game, Flock of Dogs, I don't think it is great for 8 players. It's just kind of a mess, and there's not quite enough to do, but it sort of functions. But anyway, problem number 1, only 2 players. Problem number 2, it's pretty zoomed in. They're still like on like the tutorial or something. Okay, here's like a normal level. It's pretty zoomed in, so you can't really see enemies. You can't see where I'm pointing. I guess I use the mouse. You can't see this enemy until it's like right up on you. However, there's this mini map, so you kind of end up looking at the mini map a lot to see where enemies are coming from. And I'm not a big fan of how indulgent the industry has become in mini-maps. Because looking at a mini-map, while it can be the correct choice to like dominate in terms of like gameplay, like I used to play a lot of competitive Halo, and I hated like the radar. If you have a radar, that's where you need to look all the time. And honestly, I played a lot of StarCraft 2 as a competitive StarCraft 2 player, and you gotta look at your mini-map all the time. But it's not really aesthetically the most enjoyable way of playing a video game. So anyway, it's super zoomed in. And part of the reason it's zoomed in is because they have this like pretty convoluted traversal system inside the ship. These ladders, you gotta climb up the ladder, go over, go down the ladder, which I understand that you don't want it to be super easy to switch from like turret to turret, but it honestly isn't that fun climbing the ladders and navigating on board the ship after you've done it a dozen times. and like your intentionality is just to move from spot to spot, and it's fine if there's sort of a time cost to moving spot to spot, but that could have been done in some sort of like transition animation or something, and then you could have made the whole ship a little bit smaller. So those were some criticism. 3, so that's one. I don't know how many more. 3 or 4. The aesthetic of this game is super saccharine. Very like, you are a pink bubblegum ship. The love reactor broke or something, and you're saving a bunch of really high pitched squeaky space bunnies, and it's like super. We're cutesy and funny and just very over the top, and I like, it's fun and charming, and the animations and the visuals overall are really highly polished, and it's really good. But the world, it's cute, but in a very self-aware, like if back when you saw like on the trailer, that's just like, I don't know, the aesthetic didn't super appeal to me. Like this, like it's a giant heart shape, and it's like, oh no, the heart is broken. Anyway, that's sort of a personal choice. Right, like, you know, I don't know. I like, I don't like Animaniacs that much, and I don't like SpongeBob SquarePants. I liked like Babar and Dr. Seuss and Go Dog Go, which are more like subtle, cute youth or childhood experiences. Anyway, so that's my own like aesthetic preference. I also found the enemies to be kind of not that memorable. And then the next couple issues were the meta progression in the game, or just the progression system in the game. Like, you would go, well, I also didn't really like the level layouts. They're just, you spawn in the middle, and there's 5 space bunnies hidden around the map, and you go rescue them. And that's true for all 24 or 18 levels in the game. It's the same exact quest every time, and the only variety is the environmental hazards, slightly different enemies, and then there's like 4 bosses. I didn't like that level design. It seemed kind of redundant. And then the boss fights were pretty good. They were decent. But the progression is, between levels you get these power-up gems that increase, you know, they modify how strong your different attachments are. They make your shield bigger, better. They make your turrets bigger, better. They make your engine stronger, faster. None of them really super... Well, I mean, some of the turrets become pretty cool. They become these, like, weird... They do some kind of cool things. But you could, like, respec between lands, and like that made it all seem a little bit cheap, or you know, you lost the sense of being on this big journey, that since you could just instantly respec, and it sort of came because, like, also when you use the gems to power up the different features of your ship, you don't know what they'll do until you like attach the gem to it. So because it's a blind choice, it seems only like kind of fair to let you turn it off. But I don't think there's a few ways you could do that. You could have like a bay, a hangar, where you take your ship and you can experiment with any of the gems. And then before you like leave the hangar, you make your purchasing decision based on what you like. Anyway, that was weird. And then the aesthetic aside, the story also just like there wasn't much of one. You're just simply which I'm okay with. I actually don't like a lot of heavy text, but I played that game a lot, huh? Not honestly, I played through it with a friend, but I also don't play it a lot. It doesn't have very engaging, like higher difficulty challenges, and like most of the challenge is just in picking which turret to man. But also doesn't have online play, or it didn't originally. So it's hard to find people to play with. And it doesn't work super well as a party game because it's only 2 people. So like if you have a bunch of friends over, 2 people can play it, but you're still leaving a lot of people out of the group, and that's not great. Anyway, so yeah, Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time was a game I had played shortly before starting on my game. Why the concept of dogs? Originally the game was actually, I called it Flock of Birds, because that was actually a game I played at church summer camps growing up, where, see, this game I didn't come up with, but it was a game these older boys played. This was before I was like hosting my own game events and running camps, or helping. I didn't run any camps, but I helped. That game, the way it worked is, it was sort of it wasn't part of the camp. It was just a game that the older boys in my youth group played, and they taught me. So everyone just goes around the camp and quote unquote perches, and you just find a spot where you perch. If you're funny, right, you might climb high up on something or whatever, and then just stare out. And then one person is the first bird, and they start just running through the camp. And you're not supposed to run, but they just start running through the camp, and they put their arms out, and they're going like, they can make bird sounds, they're like caw, caw, and they run through the camp. And as soon as they pass you, you're perched, you jump off your perch, and you just chase them, and you start flapping and cawing. And then as you pass the other boys, they join in, and then you're like this flock of birds running through the camp until you get in trouble. So we do it like once a year. It was like, oh, we're at camp, when are we going to do Flock of Birds? And then you get in trouble, and that was it. But anyway, that was just this awesome experience. Anyway, so the idea was to make Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time mixed with, there's actually a game, Overboard, PSN. This game I played when I was little, when I was like 10 or 11, at my friend's house. And we would take turns, and we always thought it would be super cool to be able to play this cooperatively, or like on the same ship or something. And I don't know if you've seen in my game where the whale fires broadsides like that. The whale can pick up cannonballs and fire them like that. Yeah. And so, and in this game, you'll see it, maybe you'll see it. If the ship catches on fire, they had that for the Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, it's been done a lot. Yeah, this is the first time I ever saw it. Well, a lot of the Assassin's Creed sailing games all have like this feature, and then there's been a bunch of other sailing games that have included it. But in this game, when your pirate ship catches on, or I don't know if you're a pirate or just your sailing ship, when it catches on fire, your crew jumps overboard, and then once you've put out the fire, you have to like fly back or sail back around and pick them up, and you can rescue them. I don't know, so there's a combination of like the idea of this with Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time, and then I should get a good clip of this. TIE Fighters, Star Destroyer. TIE Fighters undocking. I don't know. Whenever the TIE fighters undock from a Star Destroyer, you know, it's like an aircraft carrier, and they just like open up and just like. I've never searched for like an actual clip of it. These guys are chasing him from the Death Star, I thought, but let's check out this short film. Yeah, like that moment right there when they're like just letting them, but like you know what I'm talking about in Star Wars when they just, there you go, they're just like they're all just launching out of the bay. Like that, I had like from the first day I worked on Flock of Dogs, I had that like ability to just like be on the whale. And then, actually, you weren't a player, you were the dog yourself, but you're on the whale, and then you just would launch out, and it's like, yeah, that's a special little moment, and I that stayed in the game from day one. Even though initially you weren't a dog, no, initially you were a dog, because that's sort of how the dogs happened. I actually had some, like, Greyhound, because my dog's a Greyhound, I had some, like, Greyhound images on my computer, so originally I used do you know FTL, this game? I was actually using the Kestrel model as my ship. I was like, yeah. This is what I was using instead of the whale initially. FTL is one of the best roguelikes that I've ever played. One of the best games I've ever played, probably. And yeah, it's a tactical. You can pause. It's a tactical ship-to-ship fighting game. You can pause at any time. It has procedural generation and permadeath. No, it's usually $10 on Steam. Oops. Yeah, it's $10, but if you get it on a sale, maybe you can get it. Yeah, look at that. It has 36,600 reviews. So yeah, I used this. Oh well, he's using the donut ship, whatever it's called. I used the basic ship from FTL, the sprite, the image, and then I had some Greyhound images on my computer, and I used them for the ships that launched off of it. Before I was like, oh, maybe we'll do like a bird and birds, but I ended up not doing that. And actually, for the first like 2 or 3 weeks, my roommate swore he was gonna help me with the game, and he didn't like Flock of Birds as a game title. And I was like, well, we'll see. And then he actually never wrote a line of code for me, or well, with me. And then he's like, nah, I'm too busy. He got like a girlfriend and a job, and so he's like, I'm out. I was still working at that time too. And then once it was all up to me, it became all about my dog. It was kind of lame. But I suspect we would have butted heads a lot if we had kept working together. Yeah. Full state 4.1. Alright, we need system.bitconverter.getbytes full state.length.copy to full state 0. Full state 4 equals fixed stations dot length plus mobile stations dot length. That's what's scary. What keeps me going? I don't know. I want to finish it. I want to make it, and I want to sell it. And then let's go with fixed stations state dot copy to full state 0, nope, 5, and mobile station state copy to full state fixed station state dot length 5 plus. My mom keeps me going. Ha! That Calvin, meet Rebecca. She's my biggest fan. She may also be my mom. My 2 viewers. Yeah, the question here is byte. I forget. Mom, where did you get your MBA? Or was it at Cal State Long Beach? Or did you go... I forget where you went. My mom lives in Nashville now, but she raised me here. It wasn't Cal State, yeah, okay. Calvin went, this Striker 3000 went to Cal State Long Beach as an undergraduate. This might be more than 250. Game save data, get game state. That's fine. We're gonna have issues here. We want byte station state equals state data dot. I guess get bytes pre-append length. Station data dot get state. We're going to, now we're just going to cut it all out. Station state dot length. All right. We will get our state, but when we're syncing states, number of states equals this. I don't think we want that to be a byte anymore. Int number of states equals system.bit converter.to int 32 station state and start at 4. Print number of stations plus number of I don't really know if my mom keeps me going. My mom would love me whatever I did. And if I quit, she would be the first person supporting me in quitting. And if I stuck with it as I am, she's the first person supporting me and sticking with it. Let's see if we get this right. We're gonna go 4, 4, and then we're gonna start at 8, 8. Full state 5 is gonna equal system that we're gonna use twice. Fixed stations dot length plus mobile stations dot length. All right, so this is the number of fixed stations. This is the number of mobile stations. We're going which is going to just be an integer. We're going to convert it to bytes. It takes 4 bytes for one integer. We're copying that to our full state byte array starting at index 4. Because index 0, 1, 2, and 3 are the 4 bytes dedicated to the length of the whole state. Then at index 8, we will actually copy byte by byte our fixed station bytes. Then at index 8 plus the length of the bytes from fixed station state is where we will start copying on full state our mobile station state. We will return full state. Debug.log num of stations when getting state is equal to these two values. So this is what we're checking against this. Bold. Alright, let's see what happens. There's an Indie Game Developers Association mixer, 7 to 10 p.m. in Laguna Hills. Not gonna go. I don't know why it insists that I have a viewer on YouTube. I don't know how I check that. Participants? Oh, it's just me. That's what I thought. Hello, Peter Bread. No, I'm not gonna go. I'm playing soccer at 9:30 in Garden Grove. I guess it's like, what did I just check? It is 7 to 10. I could go for like an hour and a half. But what do you do with those things? You're not making games. I guess you're making friends. Do you play soccer? Yes, combined station state does not exist in the current. That's correct, it does not. Thank you very much. Well then, forget it. Do you know that there's like an arena soccer place that Javier and I play at on Thursday nights right by Bolsa Grande High School. You can like see the nets and lights off the 22. You should go away now. Okay. Alright. Gotcha. Number of stations 4. Overflow exception. Interesting. This stats state length. Okay. Oh yeah, we shouldn't start at 5. Now we need to start at 8. 4 through 7th. 4 bytes for number of stats. Let's start at S8. Very clear. What's your master's in? Is it business or is it marketing? I forget. I think you told us. Must be non-negative. That's a good point. It should be negative. Business marketing. There you go. Yeah, you can use me for one of your student projects. Why is this happening? Oh. Is it? Yeah. This is because I'm streaming. Lost focus. We're loading. We need to resave make a new game. Gonna get back to the stream. Looking good, Max, creator and maker of Flock of Dogs. Let's see how your stream is going. You got 2 viewers too. You have 13 followers? I'll unmute you. Here. Wait. I'll unmute you. Oh, but now I'm hearing me through your stream. That's just not gonna work so good. Yep. That's good. Here we go. Take this. Take this. I'll wait for this to propagate through. You can do squad streams. That's his stream. We're creating this little hallway. Because of I guess because of that 6-second delay, it's still showing, Flock, yeah, you're still showing Flock of Dogs getting further and further away. And there's Peter on repeat. The same 6 seconds. It's childish. Juvenile. But he's listening to Juvenile. Yeah, he's listening to me. So I can't, fractal even. I don't know why I'm saying it out loud. You can see what I'm typing, I guess. Let's just quit. Or leave this up forever and ever. He is dummy alpha. Yes, do CPP work, please. New console done as do Brandon Letter has an interview with BSG today. Yeah, he's in person. Going to IG tonight. Don't let us see your Gmail, you fool. I'm probably not, to be honest. Yeah, that's Itai. Oh yeah, his name is Itai I am. That makes Oh, you just wanted a ride to the IGDA, Peter. But I can't do that. What is premium bowling? Alright. I'm growing up now. Well, now I'm not even in Peter's little stream anymore. Alright, we will do a quick save. we're gonna change it up, and now we will do a quick load. And it broke somehow. Number of stations 13. Number of stations when getting say 13. That worked. Very good. About to sync units. Now we're having unit syncing issues. Alright. Unit state should be 5. We're gonna also make this 8. 8. And we're gonna go 4 to 7th for number of units. Units save data. So soccer's at 9:30. I'll probably leave around 8:45-ish, 8:30. And then I'll be done at 10:30, 10:15. So if we do some logistics, I live here. Don't look. See, you can't tell. Don't swap me. Or actually, I don't know. No PR is bad PR. Wait, but don't record this. I didn't ask. I don't want to die though. It's not worth that. Okay. Also, you'll go to jail if you do. Arena. Oh yeah. Arena soccer parks direction and this event. They are 34 minutes apart. I mean, there's traffic. What if we switch this? Well, if we first go from home, which that's my address. All right, I'll do this off stream, just so no one is particularly tempted. If we want to arrive by 7 p.m. when it starts, it typically takes between 35 minutes and an hour to get there. Not too pleasant. And then, if we want to go to Arena Soccer Parks from Laguna Hills, and we want to arrive by 9 p.m. It takes between 24 and 40 minutes to get back from Laguna Hills to Garden Grove. And what are we going to do? What are we going to do at the thing? Yeah, it's not really stopping by the IGDA. Are there big publishers there waiting to publish my video game? Damn, it's 3:30? This day is just flying by. Okay. People who've done stuff that you're looking to do. Oh yeah? They've made Flock of Dogs? Because I've never seen a game like Flock of Dogs before, PETA. Pita. Fairpoint Max. But I know Jason Fader was talking posters about his game like a year ago. And he'd have advice, I guess. Yeah, I always see these events, and they're always Thursday nights, and I'm always playing soccer, and I never go. Sure, insight. Inside, outside. Alright, this state, 4 for the length, and plus 4 for the number of units. State.length, and then states.length, copy to 4. Unit states. Unit state data. I think that is a little clearer. Fixed stations. Fixed state data. Mobile state data. Fixed state length, mobile state length. Shouldn't have to revisit here though. Alright, so we will have, we'll start at 8. Number of units, we'll need to actually do this as an integer. System.bitConverter dot 2n32 unit copy unit state S start at 4. Debug.log num of units syncing plus num of units let you know. Alright, so a number of units. Number of units. Length of this array. Bytes. And, because I'm really good at looking ahead, 8. We're going to have the same issue for num of items. Number of items, item state of items syncing. Alright, which means item save data is going to look a little bit more like unit save data. States data. States data. States data. Yeah, these should be basically the same. Have fun at soccer. Bye, Mom. Have fun in Nashville. You can call these members too. These could be the same script. Okay. If you're a SoCal local and are interested in doing a game jam, SoCal locals, how do I share this? There's no, I bet they've tweeted about it. I'm not even following them. Oh, but they haven't. We'll be showing Flock of Dogs here next weekend. Also, they're doing a $500 game jam. Alright, well, the dot name is the only reason why I can't do these as statables. You could consider iStatable doing a string get name. It's probably not a bad idea. But just because it's not a bad idea doesn't mean you have to do it. Clear this. Hit the button. I've gotten a few texts. Let's find out who they're from. From my mom. You're back. Let's look at all these tweets from Jonathan Blow. And not work on our game. Get good. As far as I know, positional number system in Arizona and the big ND and LTR. Is he just retweeting people? We write numbers backwards as a result of importing right to left Arabic numbers into left to right Latin writing without reversing them. Thus the need to write justify columns of numbers have their place values aligned and perform addition. We perform addition right to left? I mean, it's commutative. You can do it either way. Next time an ordinal number is off by 1. Yep, because, yep. It's pretty conclusive contradiction by early Indian manuscripts that what the West calls Arabic numerals, the West got them from but they in turn got them from India. Okay, sure. I don't really care about this stuff. I thought he tweeted about more stuff. They changed bonding priority. Oh, that's interesting. They patched Moloch Syntez literally 5 minutes after I figured out that 210 solution I was stuck on stream, and now it's completely moot. Since 180 is trivial on it now. Yeah, that was an interesting game, Moloch Syntez. Alright. We'll put one player there, we'll put one player there, we'll put one player on the nose. We're going to do a quick save. We will say goodbye to all of our little players. There were 13 stations. I thought I printed out something else. Load quick save. Number of units. So maybe that's why there was 0. Number of items is definitely not right. Number of items. Syncing. Item state 4. Item save data. Unit save data. Well, there weren't any units to test it out on. But station, item save data and unit save data. You guys. of items in the state. Unity engine.debug.log. Copy to state 4. Over here, item state 4. Number of items syncing. Did we mess up our units as well? Let's see. Number of units. Unit data get state. Item data get state. Alright, that all looks right. It's 4 for its total length, 4 for how many units there are, and then length. And then when we're going through this, item state. Up here, item state. Okay, first we take SkyBytes index that we're at, array length bytes, 0 to 4. We get those first 4 bytes. Item state length is an integer. Which we actually don't. Item state length plus items state length. We actually could do this just using system.bitconverter.2n32 array length bytes 0 int alternate length alternate length. That should be the same. Can someone volunteer half a day? I'm leaving around 4-ish myself, and I'd be there. Alright, uncheck, and we try it again. Step by step. Quick save. Fixed stations are 0. Of length 18. That's a weird way I did that. Mobile stations length is 223. Number of stations 13. Number of units 1. Number of items when getting saved 58. Alright. Load quick save. Number of units syncing 29. Number of stations 13. What? Unit data. Your length is 29. Item data. Your length is 1735. That is not correct. I don't know, length is 29, size is 1. So these are seeming to get swapped. Number of units is 29. Am I putting on another? Format viewer. Unit data. I mean, this is just the same view. Why are there 7? These can't all. What are these? Fruit 36, fruit 42. There's doesn't even tell me how many there are. Let's go to 57. It seems like it's doing the stations correctly. I don't see why I'm any different. Station save data. Fixed station to copy to full state 8. Because it's doing first its own length, then how many there are, and it's copying them over. And then unit saves data. First, its own length, then how many there are. Units state. Oh yeah, what about the alternate? Alternate length 1743. And is that correct? 1743 doesn't seem right at all. That's 8 off. Actually, which is right? 1 unit 58 13. Item state length. So these are the same. Sky bytes into the array length at the index. Okay, so we already chopped those 4 off. Item state is this item state length. And we start at index. No. Do we chop them off? We didn't move the index. And then unit state length. Number of units syncing. Shift save. Yep, 13, 0. Two units, 56. Length of units array is 66. No, number of units getting state is 2. Length of units array syncing is 66. Number of units syncing is 29. I think maybe I have an idea. It's this state array. Station state dot length. I'm thinking log index for units state index And then we actually get down. Wait, but it doesn't matter anymore. We're not using that anymore. We sinking index. Love you. Stations come first. 124, 4 units. 16091, 56. Length of units is 124. Number of units sinking is 29. Is it breaking? It's maybe I'm overwriting this. Yep. is that a, wait, no. Unit save data. S is equal 4. That's the problem. That S needs to be 8. Item save data. This S needs to equal 8. God damn it. Yeah. Should have recognized that an hour ago, or however long ago I've been. Lesson learned. Saving. Stations 13. Units is 0. Items 56. Load. 56 is in 08. Okay. That's why this never had a problem, because this is the state data that's being displayed. Control Shift Save. But if I looked at this, no, this is also just the state data. But if I looked at the text, level data, I can't show you this. Find unit data. No, this is still just in JSON form. Yeah. I guess we don't need this anymore because that's public. We'll get a couple errors. Sky state, sky state, sky state. Cancel. Oh, there we go. Okay. We will push this. Progress on JSON. Quick saving with JSON visualization. All right. Gonna walk my dog. I'll see you around. Thanks for coming by. And hopefully we can maybe get that remote play working at some point in the future. Alright, see you, man.